So give you a perspective where I am. Give you a perspective where I am right now. It's Western Main Road, Cocorit, Bayside Towers. This was a public road. This road here used to be a public road. I don't know if this road is the one that used to take it to Polymer. Polymer was somewhere around here. And I think when Sabga buy McEnany, all stunts, I think he get Polymer in the thing. But this is a special road. To the 50,000 people living over there. There are 50,000 people living in that hills there. PNM till they're dead. They may never vote for me. That's understandable. It's not for the votes. That hospital and them two fighters, their job is to hide powder magazine. Their job is to hide water hole, hard in place. Their job is to hide Cocorit. See a sign, welcome to Cocorit. Now, a lot of people in Cocorit, this was their access to the sea. Fishermen, people who used to go to the sea on a day. And I don't want to stay too long on this. But this road have a Sabga gate. And I want to know if this was a public road or a private road. Now, besides these people who live here, this road was the access to the sea for the 50,000 people living in Cocorit. These people who live here, the water used to lap on their shores. Yes? On your yard, you was waterfront property. So when they come to put this gate and backfill here, they give you a couple $1 million, right?
No.
Because Bayshore, Westmoreland, waterfront, Regent's Park, is $1 million for your waterfront. Who backfilled there? You don't know, right? So I'm going to walk down there because your property used to be waterfront property.
Yeah, used to come all up in back.
The jetty was here. The jetty was down there for the fisher boats and them, right? And the water used to come here. So who cast this and built this wall and all this? You don't know? Polymore was here. So this is Polymore Gate. And the access to the sea. This was the road. Jetty Road. So I am in what should be the public road for the people who want to access the sea. Why is this gate here? Who is the they? And they consulted with any of the people who use this road? Did the member of parliament for this area come to discuss with you or any of the people who live around here that they were going to close the access to the sea?
No. Never did come.
Good day.
Never did, but I went to councilman. That's right by the church. I can't remember his name right now.
Which church?
The Catholic church where he sent him there. And he said, well, like, we can't do anything about it.
He can't do anything about it. Local government, full of shit. He know he asked me elbow. Local government is just a stunt job for people who have friends in politics. Put them in a post, tell them, take some money. Simon the Nobrega did it for a couple of years in Diego Martin. Now they point him to run for Diego Martin Central. It's a PNM testing ground. But I want to know which of those councillors came to you all to discuss that somebody, because I see they're backfilling now and they've cleared. During COVID-19, they've done a lot of clearing. Yeah? Everything clear and backfill. I see it preparing. Yeah, so you might be getting a Bayside behind you. Anybody come to offer you all any money here for this yet?
No.
Nothing yet, right? Now I live in a country where people don't respect that your humble circumstances now, if it's standing in the way of $100 million investment, because it's about $7 million for one of those apartments in there. So at the very least, the property that you're living in worth at least $7 million. And I'm telling you that, right? I'm saying that to you because, and you have clear title to your property.
Yeah.
Make sure, no matter what happens, even if it's land alone, if God forbid a hurricane pass and blow it away, if a long weekend something happen and it burn down, make sure that your land, not even the house, the land that's in the way, that you get your $7 or $8 million for. And I want you to understand that and remember my name, Phillip Edward Alexander. Now I'm just going to walk through here to show the people who would never come down here to see why I'm filming this today, if you don't mind, right? So this used to be the public access for Cocorite. And it is not, so people still use it now?
Yeah, everybody come up in the back, there's a bit.
But what happens if these gates close?
Hello. I will see till they go to doors. I would like to see they go to doors. So because they tried to close it already, and that's open now. So like,
You and I will talk and I will leave my number with you. My man of business there will leave my number with you. Because I want to make sure, I want nothing for this. I just want to make sure that all of the people who are supposed to have access here. But I don't even think that even if they come to buy you out to build a multi-million dollar development, that they should be able to close this road, because this road to the sea, forget about that, well, it's not public road. This public road is the access for everybody to get to the sea. This don't become Bayside 2 driveway. And I want to record this. I want Sabga to hear me say it. I want Sabga himself to hear me say it. That this road,
if you grade this road, right? If you grade that sand going right down to the jetty, it's pitch. If you grade it going right down to the jetty, to the end of the sea, it's pitch. That's the sand on top of the pitch. Now here what, this is, as you see, a canal for the excess water to go straight to the seafront. How it full up, it causing all of that. Mosquitoes, you name it.
and Daryl,
If they dig it out,
is this Port of Spain South or is this Diego Martin Central?
this is Digger Martin Central.
So Daryl Smith didn't come down here?
No.
He could grow up his way through this. Daryl is a fellow with big firm hands. He could use his hands here to grow up all of this obstacle gone.
But what's my, see, the council came a time and we talked to them about this because it had to run the little child plenty mosquitoes.
Gentlemen, I'll be back here tomorrow with the councillor to find out what is going on. No, I will be back here tomorrow with the councillor. And if the councillor too busy to come, then we will have to go above and beyond the councillor. And I want to make sure that they understand that you all require representation and it have to come better than this.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's a hazard.
It must be a hazard.
Yeah.
They wasn't leaving this so in Goodwood Park.
No.
They wasn't leaving this so in Fairways. No. Abu Charan wasn't getting bite from mosquito from this.
No.
Hadid and Sabga Charan, Chin Charan, Singh and Sinanan Charan wasn't getting to deal with this. So the councillor, you're paying taxes, you're entitled to your representation, they hold in public office, and I will make sure that they come and address this, right?
Yes, thank you.
All right, gentlemen, it was a pleasure meeting you all today.
You too.